Alright, so we're going to have another double upload day today because I wasn't able to upload yesterday. Technically I was, but I got onto like a 3-hour conversation with my sister, so it wasn't really much point. But this video is going to be about me not really being professional in Google Ads. Now, in order to get your first few clients when you're doing a social media marketing agency, an SMMA, you need to give off a certain aura or vibe of someone who really knows what they're talking about and who has absolute conviction that they are a complete professional. Now, I sort of have that. I didn't really lie. Some might call it possibly a form of deception when I said I'm quite experienced with Google Ads. I know a lot to do with Google Ads, and technically I do, and I do have experience in Google Ads, but I haven't actually run a Google Ads campaign for an actual business ever in my life. So the time I'm going to be doing it now is going to be the first time, and it's like a kind of mental barrier in that I don't know if I can actually get my clients results because I have never done it before. And believe me, I've consumed all the content, well maybe not all the content, but most of the content I can consume. I've done about 95% of the work I should do, which is basically all of it. And I've looked in different strategies for my own niche. I've looked into different types of videos. I've looked into Solutions 8 videos. I've gone on to a half binge watch of their bloody channel because they're like the #1 Google Ads agency around. And I'm just here trying not to be an imposter because like I'm not really a pro at Google Ads technically, but I sort of act like one. But that's the point of all this. You may not be a pro in something, but you kind of have to do it for the first time anyway. In the same way, I have to do this for the first time. And sure, I'm probably going to get somebody to look over my ad campaign from the actual course, because if I didn't, I would not be freaking happy at all. If I didn't get my clients results, I'd be super pissed off because they trusted me with their money, and it's gonna piss me off if I don't deliver on that. But I know that because I have that character. Sorry, because I have that character, I know that I will pretty much bring myself to the brink of death to get them results, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn how to use that entire automated software, all of it, every single bit of it, and I'm also going to use the entirety of Google Ads as well, just to get as much leverage as possible into this, because that's what I want. I want as much leverage as possible. I've kind of drafted up a mix and match campaign. It's not a real campaign, it's just a pretend campaign for a gas boiler installation in my niche, and that's just what I'm looking to do. So yeah, it's gonna basically be that. Funny thing is, I didn't even pick my niche because of any particular reason. I just picked it because I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a weird initials on that niche. I'd be so strange if I ever pick that because I probably know nothing about it, and here I am, picked it anyway, because why not? But the point is, I become knowledgeable about it, and I somewhat have an idea now of my target market and all of their preferences, and you just need to put yourself out there. Like on my first cold call for this particular niche, for this service, I was kind of sweating with how much I was trying to answer questions, and I didn't feel as knowledgeable as I should have been, and I had to sort of rely on the sales skills I had already built up so far to articulate my somewhat made up common knowledge into presentably articulate answers. So that's what I had to do. That's what you have to do at some point. You have to kind of hit the ground running, and even if you don't know if your car will work, you got to put your car on the road anyway and see if it does. Anyway, it's a pretty short video. I'll likely upload another one again later.